Hey guys, Justin here. I wanted to talk quickly about where FGX sits in the supply chain, going from purchasing gear to delivery in an end destination. There's a couple of different models, really two major ones I found. There's procuring in the US and then deploying internationally into markets, and then there's procuring in the international markets. And in the first case, you're working with the domestic VAR, and you know all of this already. You're working with the domestic VAR, that VAR is working with the distributor has a relationship with the manufacturer. Super competitive marketplace in the US, everybody's margins are held in check. So it's nice and clean, and it's easy, and it's cost effective. The same gear that you're buying here, you need it in an international location. Let's say Russia. What we find is most of our clients are working with an in-market VAR, so a Russian VAR. Generally, there's in most of these markets, there's only a handful of legitimate players, and they understand that they've got a captive audience coming to them. Because they've got this captive audience coming to them, their margins are pretty thick, and quite frankly, the manufacturers are actually charging the VAR in the end destination more than they are the VAR in the US, even going through the distributor, and there's a distributor in the middle there as well. But we find that there's a different markup. It's just, we'll call it the international markup. It's not normal for a logistics company to have this conversation, but what we do is we really just help you replace the international VAR with the domestic VAR for international deployments. So remove the international VAR, take back that margin, get back into a really competitive marketplace, and the logistics has been the thing that really holds people back from being able to do it. Procuring it here is one thing, but then getting it into Brazil, getting it into Russia, getting it into China, the Middle East, etc., is the difficult thing. I think a lot of people have had pain in the past having not met a company that's spent years and years understanding the compliance, the import requirements, certificates of origin, all of the documents that are necessary to do one of these deployments in an international market. So they've sort of defaulted to going to that international VAR, and in doing so have just had to pay the international VIG. So that being said, we're here to help. We really compete with the international VAR, although we're a logistics and compliance company. But we look forward to speaking with you. We think we can bring a lot of value, even if we just have some short conversations. But that being said, there's going to be a graphic right here. We hope to just break down the very simple stack and speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.